This is the part 3 for the Splunk administration certification exam practice test, and we are going to talk about nearly about from the 51 to 75 25 questions related to the Splunk admin related certification exam related questions. Now we are going to the question number 51. So question number 51. When working with an indexer cluster, what changes with the global precedence when comparing to a standalone deployment? Option A, nothing changes. Option B, the peer app's local directory becomes the highest priority. Option C, the app local directories move to second in the priority list. Option D, the system default directory becomes the highest priority. And the answer is option B, the peers app's local directory becomes the highest priority. Question number 52. Which of the following applies only to Splunk index data integrity check? Option A, lookup table. Option B, summary index. Option C, raw data in the index. Option D, data model acceleration. And the answer is option C, raw data in the index. Question number 53. Which Splunk component would break a stream of syslog inputs into individual events? Select all that apply. Option A, universal forwarder. Option B, source head. Option C, heavy forwarder. Option D, indexer. And the answer are option C, heavy forwarder, and option D, indexer. Question number 54. Who provides the application secret, integration, and secret keys as well as the API host name when setting up Duo for multi-factor authentication in Splunk Enterprise? Option A, Duo administrator. Option B, LDAP administrator. Option C, SAML administrator. And option D, Trio administrator. And the answer is Duo administrator, option A. Question number 55. Which of the following Splunk components requires a separate installation package? Option A, deployment server. Option B, license master. Option C, universal forwarder. Option D, heavy forwarder. And the answer is a universal forwarder, option C, universal forwarder. Question number 56. A non-cluster Splunk environment has 3 indexers A, B, C, and 2 source head XY. During a search executed on a source head X, indexer A crashes. What is Splunk's response? Option A, inform the users in Splunk web that the results may be incomplete and have them attempt the source from source head Y. Option B, update the user in Splunk web informing them that the results of their search may be incomplete. Option C, update the user in Splunk web that their results may be incomplete and that Splunk will try to re-execute the search. Option D, repeat the search request on indexer B without informing the users. And the answer is option B, update the user in Splunk web informing them that the results of their search may be incomplete. Question number 57. Which is a valid stanza for a network input? There are the option A, UDP colon IP address colon port connection equals to DNS, source type equals to DNS. Option B, any IP address colon port address connection host equals to IP, source type equals to web. Option C, TCP colon IP colon port address connection host equals to web, source type equals to web. Option D, TCP colon IP colon port number connection host equals to DNS, source type equals to DNS. And the answer is option D, TCP colon IP colon port number connection host equals to DNS, source type equals to DNS. Question number 58. Which additional component is required for a source head cluster? Option A, deployer. Option B, cluster master. Option C, monitoring console. Option D, management console. And the answer is deployer. Question number 59. What event processing pipelines are used to process data for indexing? Choose all that apply. Option A, parsing pipeline. Option B, indexing pipeline. Option C, FIFO pipeline. Option D, typing pipeline. And the answer are option A, parsing pipeline, and option B, indexing pipeline. Question number 60. Where are deployment server apps maps to the clients? Option A, apps tab in forwarder management interface or clients apps.conf. Option B, clients tab in forwarder management interface or deployment client.conf. Option C, server classes tab in forwarder management interface or server class.conf. Option D, client applications tab in forwarder management interface or client apps.conf. And the answer is option C, server classes tab in forwarder management interface or server class.conf. Question number 61. Which of the following accurately describes HTTP event collector indexer acknowledgement? Option A, it requires a separate channel provided by the client. Option B, it is configured the same as indexer acknowledgement used to protect in-flight data. Option C, it can be enabled at the global setting level. Option D, it stores status information on the Splunk server. And the answer is option A, it requires a separate channel provided by the client. Question number 62. Which Splunk indexer operating system platform is supported when sending logs from a Windows Universal Forwarder? Option A, any OS platform. Option B, Linux platform only. Option C, Windows platform only. Option D, none of the above. And the answer is option A, any OS platform. Question number 63. When using a directory monitor input, a specific source type can be selectively overridden using which configuration file? Option A, props.conf. Option B, sourcetypes.conf. Option C, outputs.conf. Option D, transforms.conf. And the answer is option A, props.conf. Question number 64. Which of the following authentication types requires scripting in Splunk? Option A, ADFS. Option B, LDAP. Option C, SAML. Option D, Radius. And the answer is Radius. Question number 65. Which of the following statements accurately describes using SSL to secure the feed from a forwarder? Option A, it does not encrypt the certificate password. Option B, SSL automatically compresses the feed by default. Option C, it requires that the forwarder be set to compress equals to true. Option D, it requires that the receiver be set to compression equals to true. And the answer is option B, SSL automatically compresses the feed by default. Question number 66. Which setting allows the configuration of Splunk to allow events to span over more than one line? Option A, should underscore line merge equals to true. Option B, break only before date equals to true. Option C, break only before equals to regex pattern. Option D, should line merge equals to false. And the answer is option A, should line merge equals to true. Question number 67. Which of the following statement describe deployment management? Select all that apply. Option A, requires an enterprise license. Option B, is responsible for sending apps to forwarder. Option C, once used is the only way to manage forwarders. Option D, can automatically restart the host OS running the forwarder. And the answer is option A, requires an enterprise license. And option B is responsible for sending apps to the forwarders. Question number 68. What hardware attribute would need to be changed to increase the number of simultaneous searches ad hoc and scheduled on a single search head? Option A, disk. Option B, CPUs. Option C, memory. Option D, network interface card. And the answer is option B, CPU. Question number 69. Which of the following are reasons to create a separate index? Choose all that apply. Option A, different retention time. Option B, increased number of users. Option C, restrict user permission. Option D, file organization. And the answer is option A, different retention time. And option C, restrict user permissions. Question number 70. What are the required stanza attributes when configuring the transforms.conf to manipulate or remove events? Option A, regex, dest, format. Option B, regex, source key, format. Option C, regex, dest key, format. Option D, regex, dest key, formatting. And the answer is option C, regex, dest key, format. Question number 71. Which optional configuration setting in inputs.conf allows you selectively forward the data to a specific indexer? Option A, TCP routing. Option B, indexer list. Option C, indexer group. Option D, indexer routing. And the answer is option A, _TCP _routing. Question number 72. When does a warm bucket roll over to a cold bucket? Option A, when Splunk is restarted. Option B, when the maximum warm bucket age has been reached. Option C, when the maximum warm bucket size has been reached. And option D, when the maximum number of warm buckets is reached. And the answer is when the maximum number of warm buckets is reached. Question number 73. The volume of data from collecting log files from 50 Linux servers and 200 Windows servers will require multiple indexers. Following best practices, which types of Splunk component instances are needed? Option A, indexer, source head, universal forwarders, license masters. Option B, indexers, sort set, deployment server, universal forwarders. Option C, indexer, sort set, deployment server, license master, universal forwarder. Option D, indexer, sort set, deployment server, license master, universal forwarder, heavy forwarder. And the answer is option C, indexers, sort set, deployment server, license masters, universal forwarder. Question number 74. Which of the following statements apply to directory inputs? Choose all that apply. Option A, all discovered text files are consumed. Option B, compressed files are ignored by default. Option C, Splunk recursively traverses through the directory structure. Option D, when adding new log files to a monitored directory, the forwarder must be restarted to take them into account. And the answer are option A, all discovered text files are consumed. Option C, Splunk recursively traverses through the directory structure. Question number 75. Where can scripts for this scripted input reside on the host file system? And there are the options, and the possible answer are option A, option B, and option A, option C, and option D. And in the option B, obviously in the apps folder there is no any bin folder. There are a lot of apps present on the apps directory. Thank you.